mint imperials. Who doesn't like them? You know, I bought one bag and got about 20 presents to get. There's about 40 mint imperials in there. You do the math, you know. Cheap Christmas? I think so. I'm going to get an Xbox One from someone. I'm like, oh, thank you. But Ultra Juicer, there's 2 mint imperials. You know? Enjoy. Merry Christmas. Now, you're looking at me, you probably think, he's quite tall. And you're right. I am. I'm aware of that. A lot of people tend to kind of remind me of that. You know, just go up to me, you're tall. Yeah. Anything else you want to add? No, it doesn't define me. I'm not, just tall. People come up to you and make profound comments about what I should be doing in my life, like, you should be a wrestler. Okay. Thanks. I don't really enjoy hanging around with a bunch of people wearing pants and sort of rubbing each other. But if, I have a life change, I'll consider that as a career choice. A lot of other people tend to be rugby players, say, oh, you should play rugby. And I say, no, I shouldn't. Because I'm not a twat. No, I'm just not. It's not every rugby player, it tends to be most student rugby players. I work at the uni, and I blend in, camouflage. People aren't supposed to know I work at the uni. They give me a name tag which says not a student, but you're not supposed to, broadcast that. And so I was at a freshers fair 3 months ago now. Oh yeah, time's gone fast, isn't it? You guys doing well? Yeah? No? Okay. Sore spot, never mind. But this guy came up to me and went, fuck me, you're massive. You're massive. Play rugby. Come on, join. No, because you're wearing a mankini. I don't really want to do that, yeah. Come on, it's great, you get the initiation ceremony. Alright, what's that? And he sort of 10 minutes later, he finished what drinks you have to buy and do. Yeah, it's great. Basically, you throw up, and then you got to run naked through Plymouth, and then you drink until you throw up again, and then you can play rugby. Well, I'll stop you there. I don't want to play rugby, nor do I want to drink shit face. Sorry. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry. And then, actually, I'm not sorry at all. Punts. Right. And run naked down Plymouth in September. It's, you can make the excuse that it's fairly cold, but really, there's not a lot of options there. So that's another reason, or is it? Who knows? Okay. But yeah, it's kind of weird being tall. I'm not going to talk about being tall the whole time. But, I'm kind of over it. Very much over it. But you sort of walk through town, and it's usually little kids.
No, take it.
They kind of clock you, and they haven't quite learned the social etiquette yet about what you can and can't really do. And I used to do it, and it's the face. It's kind of this. And then the swift sort of turn to the parrot, poking him, going, I aim to please, and those children are quite an easy audience for me. But as I said, I'm complaining about being tall, complaining really about anything in this country. It doesn't really work, does it? It's kind of a first world problem, whatever your problem is. You can have cancer or something, I'm not bringing it down, that's bad, and that isn't really a first world problem. It's a universal problem, which is fair enough, you can complain, you can get treatment, which is nice. You're not getting shot at in Somalia. If you're late, bus was late, just get over it, really. Just get over it. Don't talk to your friends about how late the bus was, because one of them, one day, I hope, and take this with you, might turn around and say, well, at least you're not a Rwandan prostitute. I haven't used that yet, but I'm planning. I'm planning on telling everyone who ever complains about anything that I didn't win the lottery. Why would I? It's not an issue. Really not an issue. And the thing that really takes the piss is comic relief in children in need. Recently, actually, I read this week. Apparently, Comic Relief have invested some of their money into tobacco companies and the arms trade. Anyone hear about that? Yeah. It's a bit fucked up, isn't it? you've got to stop civil war, but you've got to have a plan B, and if you can't stop it, make sure the right side wins. But on these sort of comic relief and children relief, there's all these celebrities, and usually some of them do it from the bottom of the heart, and they genuinely mean it, everything, and that's fine. People like Annie Lennox. Problem is, no one really knows who Annie Lennox is anymore. She'll come on once every few years, do a lovely song, beautiful voice. I love Annie Lennox, not taking a piss. If you really want to help, make some more albums, let people know who you are, and then more people will listen to you when you start talking. And then you got, Chris Martin. I don't know what you think of Chris Martin. I used to really like Coldplay. There's something about Chris Martin. I do an impression of him, not a singing impression, it's just his face. Alright, so look closely, if you can bear his face for a little while. He does this. Oh, yeah, Coldplay, yeah. Gwyneth. Just fucking do something. Stop talking in that stupid voice. I don't really got anything with Chris Martin, he just really annoys me. There's someone else that annoys me. Liv fucking Tyler. Yeah, she's a Hollywood actress, she's the daughter of Aerosmith. No one knows which one. Definitely one of them. And she gets paid millions of dollars. But I do feel sorry for her because her hair goes through a lot, doesn't it? You've seen that advert, I feel so sorry for her, really. You could be in Africa and you'd be shot at and getting AIDS and having Bob Geldof sort of say hello to you. But you could also have really bad hair. Some days her hair's straight. If, for instance, she was getting paid like $400,000 that day to do a film scene with straight hair, but then the following day, in the film it might be a different day, she might have decided to have a different hairstyle, it might be curly, and that's very difficult to deal with as an actress. It's something that they really have to train hard for, and my heart goes out to her. God bless her, really. In terms of all that, there's very little we can do about it, isn't there? Very little. I'll give her £3 and that will solve Africa's problems. Yeah. But when I do give that £3, I don't do it after I've just watched, loose women singing It's Raining Men in lingerie. No one really wants to see that. I do it after one of those sort of heartbreaking videos of people go out there and they cry because it's sad. And then it goes back to the studio and you got someone going, that was sad, and they made a sad face, like this. And then you go, but coming out, we've got One Direction, so please give money. One Direction are playing, so give some money to charity. But why do people have to have entertainment in order to feel that they should give money? Anyway, I'm being preachy, so I'll get on with some more comedy. You guys want? You want some more comedy? Yeah. Get on. So, since the war started after 9/11, you might have heard about that. It was quite big. After that happened, we decided to invade all of Iraq because they are all responsible. All of them. Yeah. They all were hiding sort of nukes and stuff. All of them. And I've been a bit worried about my army. I'm not a general. I don't mean my army. I mean the British army. I might be involved, but I can't really tell you that. But so they've been off gallivanting and doing whatever they're doing, murdering prisoners and that. But I've been worried because it's left Britain quite wide open for a medieval French invasion. It used to happen. We're not looking at France anymore. We have no intelligence on France. We don't know what they're up to. They might have got the forges running again, getting the armour, and sailing across. With our trousers down. Dad's army, they're all dead. What are we going to do? I think I have a solution. I don't know if it will work. In the past, we've relied on our noble, valiant, strong knights to lead the charge, all brave, got their nice armour on. This is armour, this is a cargo. But if you imagine this to be armour, that's what they would wear. And they'd have their lances on their horses, and they'd beat the shit out of the French. Honestly, the French must be ashamed to be French, really. Maybe not, who knows. But now, we've still got knights, haven't we? So get them involved. So Bruce Forsyth. He'd be there. French coming over, near Kent, apparently, I don't know. And so they're coming on the beaches, Bruce Forsyth there, in magnificent armour. 7. Brilliant. Doing this. That would scare the shit out of me. Just armour. What are you doing, Bruce? Why are you wearing that? And there's lots of others, I could keep this going. There's loads. There's like Sir Chris Hoy. He's Scottish, which means he likes fighting. And he loves it. If you can tear him out away from, heroin and just deep fried most things. He could get on his bike, couldn't he? Go down the beach, shouting when they're drunkenly at people, maybe throwing shredded wheat at them. I won, so I get shredded wheat, I'm going to chuck it at you. If you don't put milk on it, it's quite hard. It is. It's quite hard. And in French, I don't know how good their armour is, but the little bits of wheat might just penetrate and hurt them. Who knows? And you got Ian McKellen. No, I want Sir Ian McKellen in my army, right? You get him, you stick him right in the middle of the beach. He goes, and they're not going to go past him, are they? You make sure of that. You shall not pass, you French bastards. And then they're not, and you've got to worry about the flanks after that. You really do. So, who else? Who else is there? I don't know. Tom Jones? He could sort of hypnotise a few of his hips. They're not his anymore, they're replacements, but he could do that. You get Attenborough could do it, he could distract a few of them, he could narrate the whole thing. You'd have to do it in French, otherwise it wouldn't really work, they'd just be a bit confused. And the other flank, I apologise for this, I have to end this bit somehow. The other bit could be Alan Sugar at the back, making sure the guns are working. Yeah. You're fired. You're fired. Solid. Yeah. It's just a thought, just sleep easy knowing our knights are there for us. Because they are, they're just ready. And anyone from Plymouth? Everyone from Plymouth? Yeah, well, I'm from Plymouth. You're all students, you're not from Plymouth. You're an amalgamation of Britain's talent, aren't you? Brain. Fair enough. I used to be one of you. Then I sort of flunked it, got fat, tried again, completed it, and now I'm doing a job that's got nothing to do with my degree at all. So if you want to learn a lesson from me, learn that. Don't get fat. I used to live opposite a Threshers. I don't think they exist anymore, but it was a whiskey shop. And when I got my loan, it was the first time I earned 4 figures in my bank account. Oh God, yes. And you kind of reinvent yourself a little bit because you're not with any of your old friends. You just make a load of shit up about yourself. And I was a whiskey drinker at uni. Never drank whiskey before, but a lot of my friends thought I'd been drinking it since I was about 9. Sneaking off, a bit of whiskey, hairs on my chest when I was 10. Yeah, it's good. Really good. But the thing is, Plymouth's a strange place, I'm sure you all agree. It has its nice bits. I was thinking today actually, Plymouth is a bit like Katie Price, especially the city centre. So the top half is constantly changing. It's fake mainly, but people are interested in it. Idiots, but people are interested in the top half. The bottom half is just decrepit and ruined, full of disease, weirdos hanging around. It's a strange place. It really is. I sort of thought, when I first meet students and I sort of say, Plymouth's okay, but never go further south than the sundial. Don't go down. It's like the elephant's graveyard from The Lion King. So sort of husks of things that used to be magnificent, like Woolworths. Used to be amazing, and you go in there, you can get whatever you want, really. but that size, if you wanted a drink, you have to get 2, but But there's a lot of hyenas down there, right? Hooray! Hooray! Alright, chill out. So very strange. So I'm going to leave you with a little story about my time in uni. Actually, I wasn't here, it was in Bristol. And in Bristol, they've got a 24-hour library. They've recently got it here, which is, it's good, isn't it? Good news for you guys. And in Bristol, there are these proximity lights. And after about 10 o'clock, turn all the lights off, and you just walk. Bing. But like that Billie Jean video, Michael Jackson. and so I used to spend a lot of time in there, because I was hungover from the whiskey and I had to get my work done. And they used to have this area that's just covered in beanbags. If you wanted to have a quick sort of half an hour's sleep, you'd go there. And the proximity lights weren't on there, so you could just rest your eyes. And I was walking towards it, and I noticed this new beanbag. It was awesome. It was massive. And I need massive beanbags, because 2 don't work, and I don't really fit on one, unless it's massive. So I I don't know what that is. Scott's surname, isn't it? So I got wanned towards the beanbag, and I jumped onto this beanbag, and the beanbag wasn't a beanbag. It was a massive, fat black woman. and she woke up, and I ran away. Well, I ran away, actually. Thank you very much. I've been Ben. Cheers. Have a good night.